Hey guys, oh my god, this lighting, what is with this lighting? And my makeup looks so bad, but it's not that bad, I swear. Oh, this lighting is so bad. Okay, I'm just about to head to dinner, but I have been, oh my god. Do you guys like my nails? I got acrylic nails, and nothing makes me happier than getting like acrylic nails, or fake nails, or just getting my nails done. It's like one of those things that just makes me so happy because honestly, when I wear makeup for other people. Like I don't get to look at myself, but my nails, I always see my nails, and it just makes me so happy. And it's not cheap. Like they're about $40 or $50 to get like fake nails, but they last for like a few weeks, and it makes me really happy. So I'm gonna just do it because it makes me happy. um, but I have just gotten back from this like entrepreneurial conference and not conference, festival thing, and I just met so many like really inspiring people who have 100 employees, and they're like the owners of the business, and they started it from the ground up, and they're going to be sold to X, Y, and Z company or IPO, in a few years, and it just really inspired me to not like be so bogged down into what I don't have and just to think more positively and not to limit myself. And I think that's something that I do is just limiting myself. Maybe because I'm afraid. Maybe I'm afraid of being taken advantage of, which is something that I fear a lot in my life. Um, Maybe I'm not as optimistic or as positive as other people are, and so I think, like my goal for this week or this month is just to be positive. Um, I think anybody who would look at my life from an outsider's point of view would think that I have a perfect semi-charmed life. And that's not to brag that my life is perfect, but it pretty much is. I can't complain. I mean, my family is healthy and happy. I am basically able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I just booked a trip to Nice, France in a few weeks, and I'm just going to travel through Southern Europe with my best friend from college, and, I'm remodeling my place, and I just went to Soul Cycle this morning, and I'm able to just do so many things that I think a lot of people don't get to do, and I take it for granted. And even though I live this like semi-charmed life, I still find reasons to complain, and I still find reasons to be negative, and I still find reasons to think badly about X, Y, W, Z. And so um, I've just been working really hard on trying not to complain or be anything but positive in my life. Because I just think being around negative people is so draining, and being around, I don't know, just people who always complain is just really draining. Oh my god, my nails look good. And so I was watching this video on YouTube, and I've stopped watching beauty videos. I'm just really, I don't know, I'm just like, there's only a few people that I like to watch because I feel like a lot of beauty videos are sponsored now, so I just don't really watch any beauty videos anymore because I just know like I don't like really care about the sponsored part of it, so I just watch like a few or smaller YouTube gurus. But I've been watching a lot of like motivational videos and like getting back into my Oprah-esque roots. One was saying how, thinking positively is a huge it's like a discipline, it's like a mental muscle. Um, because, our negative thoughts are very, very easy to think. Like, if you have a negative thought, you just, it's easy to think about it because it's just easy to kind of get into that tunnel or that funnel of negativity. And once you think about it, you're going to think about it over and over and over again, and it's just super easy to think about. It's just like, for example, you going to the grocery store, there's always a route you could take, right? The most familiar route to you. And so you take that route because it's just easiest. You just on autopilot. You don't have to think about taking a different route. But maybe that route is the longest route. Maybe that route has the most traffic, and there's a better route for you to get to the freaking grocery store without you realizing it, And so Negative thoughts are basically like the convenient way to the grocery store, or the easy way to the grocery store, but they're not necessarily the best way for you. It's not the most efficient, and it's not going to make you the happiest person, right? If there's a shorter way with no traffic, less mileage, whatever. So, you know, positive thoughts and negative thoughts are like that, right? Positive thoughts are the better way for you. Negative thoughts are just the easiest way to think for you. And whenever I have a negative thought, I tell myself that it's not necessarily true. The way I'm thinking is not exactly my reality. It's just what I have been accustomed to think and have been thinking for so long, but it might not be really what is true and what is reality. And so again, it's just taking a time, like when you are slipping into a domino of negativity, to take your brain to have mental discipline and to just cut it out of your life, or to think of other things, or to create different shortcuts in your head so that way you don't dwell on that negativity. I realize that I do hang out with, I guess not a lot of friends, but certain friends who are just negative, and every single time you hang out with them, they're always complaining about the exact same shit, and it's just like, I find myself trying to avoid them or trying not to hang out with them because it's really it causes a lot of stress in my life when I hang out around them, because when they talk about the stuff they complain about or their negative thoughts, I start thinking that there's things wrong with me, and then you create problems that aren't there, and I just think it's just a terrible, like there's no win-win situation. So I realize that maybe I can be guilty of being that person, and yeah, and so just trying to kind of like detach myself and just give myself a reminder that, hey Daisy, it's okay to have bad thoughts and it's okay to be negative, and it's okay to complain, but don't dwell on it. Don't focus it. Don't make that the center of your focus, right? Focus on what you do have. Focus on growing what it is you have. At SoulCycle today, the instructor said, replace the words have to with get to. Like, I have to go to a meeting today. I have to go pick up my brother today. I have to eat dinner with my family today. No, it's I get to, pick up my brother today. I get to have dinner with my family today. I get to have a meeting today, because how many people don't have a family, don't have a brother, or have lost their brother, or don't even have a job, But you get to go to work, and that is great, because a lot of people don't have work, and and work brings in the money. And so just try to think positively of everything in your life, and that will really change your mindset and change how you are and change just kind of the magnetism that you have. I don't know, just this conference, the past week, just getting away from everything has made me realize how lucky I am. And, this isn't to brag, but just if you take a step away from, like, complaining or thinking of the things that are wrong or focusing on things that are wrong, to think of my life and to look at my life, I am seriously in the top, or not in the top, but I am seriously living a life that 0.000000001% of the population could live. I don't have a 9 to 5. I get to do every single day, every single minute, I get to do what I absolutely love. I have such a flexible schedule. I get to schedule dinners. I eat out about, at least 10 times a week, I get to, even like wearing like Lululemon pants to the gym, I get to do that, right? And it's just kind of ridiculous how, how it's such a, what do you call it? It's like such a luxury that we don't even appreciate sometimes, right? Certain things in our life. And although my life isn't perfect, and although I am not perfect, it's pretty damn close. And, just really looking at things and having the discipline to not dwell on things that you can't control, and having the discipline to focus on what it is that you have, and trying to nurture and appreciate that in your life, right? I have this amazing business, I have amazing employees, and I want to nurture them and to nurture this baby that I have. instead of focusing it on things that don't matter in my life. So that is the tip of the day. I love my nails. Oh my God. If you need an instant pick-me-up, don't go drinking. Don't go to the club. Just get your nails done. It's seriously like the happiest thing ever. But yeah. Okay, so that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I might actually film this on my main channel tonight after I come back from dinner.